Hello. Just kidding. So in this video we'll be discussing about the problem solving approach and how to calculate and construct the tabular column when it comes to sensitivity and specificity problems. So sensitivity, specificity, I've discussed the concepts and how to remember the formulas earlier. Refer to the previous video, I'll leave the links below. So I'll take an example. You might want to write it down so that you can calculate with me. So a diagnostic test for a particular disease has a sensitivity of 90% and specificity of 90%. A single test is applied in the population in which the prevalence of the disease is 10%. Okay, generally you will get these kind of questions. This question is from AIIMS November 2005 in case you want reference. AIIMS November 2005. Okay, so what is the probability that a person positive to this test has the disease? So I'll repeat this. What is the probability that a person positive to this test has the disease? So what are they trying to ask you? Is the first thing you should know. In this question they are trying to ask you that if the test is showing positive, what is the probability that he actually has the disease? So as I discussed from the previous video, this is positive predictive value. Okay. So how do you calculate positive predictive value when sensitivity and specificity is given? So as you would have seen from the Bayes theorem states that positive predictive value is equal to sensitivity into prevalence divided by sensitivity into prevalence plus 1 minus specificity into 1 minus prevalence into 100. So basically apply this formula and you will get the answer, right? Haha, just kidding. No mugging up or no memory, at least in my videos. So I'm going to tell you an easy technique how to solve this problem. So first construct the table. You can do it in any way you want. I'm going to use the rule method which all the textbooks and all the guidebooks have been following. Why? In case they already give a tabular column, they will be giving it as per the protocol followed, and I don't want you to teach any new techniques and make you get confused. So as per the protocol, the disease is always written in the top column and the test results is always written on the left hand side. So disease in the top column, test in the left hand side, and positive is always first and negative is later. Seriously, I don't want you to waste your time in remembering this, but I want to be sure that you don't make any mistakes in the exam. In case they have already given a tabular column without these 4 labelings, obviously I don't think anybody will be such a sadist. In case that happens, please remember that this is the protocol. So what does the sensitivity tell you? Sensitivity is 90% and specificity is again 90%. Cool. So prevalence is 10%, means disease positive is 10%, correct? So if they have given percent, for easy calculation, always take it as out of 100. Okay, always take it out of 100. So I'm so sorry for this. Yeah. So in disease positive, 10% means out of 100 people, 10 of them are deceased. So disease positive with test positive and test negative together will be 10. Okay, so test positive and test negative should add up to 10. Okay, out of which sensitivity is 90%, means what? Whoever has the disease, the test has detected only 90% of them, which means only 9 out of 10 it has been detected. Okay, disease positive and test negative will be 10%. So if the prevalence is if the disease prevalence is 10%, 10% of that will be 1. Okay. Now in a population of 100, 10% is the prevalence, means 10 of them are deceased, 90 of them are deceased free. So disease negative in 90%. Okay. So next we take specificity. What is specificity? Specificity is true negatives out of total. So specificity is again 90%. So 90% of the 90 people will make it 81. Correct? So 81, and how many are remaining? Means the disease, the person is actually disease free, but the test has wrongly detected it as positive. That will again be 10%. So 10% out of 90 will make it 9. Okay, I hope this is clear. So sensitivity is, now you cross check, sensitivity is true positive by true positive plus false negative. 9 by 10, so that is 10. 9 by 10, that will make it 90%. Again, specificity is true negative divided by true negative plus false positive. So that will make it 81 by 81 plus 9, that is 81 by 90, that is again 90%. So is this clear? 10% was the prevalence. So 10 of them are deceased, 90 of them are disease free. So this is your tabular column you need to construct. Okay. With this you can calculate anything you want. No A by A plus B, no B by B plus D. Please, really, no confusion now. Okay. Now, what are they asking you? They are asking you positive predictive value. So, what is positive predictive value? True positive by true positive plus false positive. So, see the tabular column. What is true positive? Person having the disease and test is also showing disease positive. So, true positive is 9. True positive plus false positive. True positive is again 9. What is false positive? Person is not having the disease, but the test is wrongly showing positive. That is again 9. So that is nothing but 9 by 18 into 100. I am so sorry, there is 100 because it's a percentage. So it is 50%. Always look for this. It's either 50% or they have given you the probability as 0.5. Okay. Either of this will be the answer. If they have expressed in terms of probability, the answer is 0.5. If they have expressed it, if they have expressed it in terms of probability, it's 0.5. They have given it as in terms of percentage, then it is 50%. So without any confusing formula or without any weird difficult formulas, we have derived this answer. Unfortunately, there is a question on what is the formula to calculate positive predictive value. So I think these kind of CID questions will be very rare in your exams. But anyways, we have to give credit to Bayes' theorem. So with all due respect, we will see if we can try to manage this formula. Just see it one day before the exam. I think that should do. But when it comes to calculation, I think this is the easiest method. Let me know if you know any other method as well. I hope this video was helpful and I hope it helped your burden in solving sensitivity and screening related problems as well. So keep studying, stay motivated, and until next time, this is your study partner signing off.